Hi, my name is Jerome. This is Dutch Share Builds, episode number, and it's the final part of the electric stray and the M-unit. If you like my videos, please subscribe and give me a like. Hit the bell and you'll be informed when I post a new video. Let's continue where we left off. What I've done is got a wire from ignition. Show you that. From ignition to this test bit just to try it out. And I got an orange wire, two orange wires going to the coils, and one is going back over here. So there's no relay in there. And I've also wired the button over here. As you can see, it's burning brightly white. So the thing is that when I push the start button, the solenoid should click. The power should go to the starter over here, so we should hear that. And if all is good, I should have spark over here. There's no fuel and there's no carb on, so nothing will happen. But if I get a spark over here, then we're good. Yes! Buttons are from Hedgehog Garage. You can find his link in the description. So I'm using the M button to hook up all the wires from the switches to the M unit through one wire. And for the right hand side, I'm using the orange and the white wire for the right turn and the headlight. One thing I have to do is mount the horn up above the engine. I think that's a good spot. And you won't see it. But I have to make a bracket. So I'm going to use that. Alright, let's see if we can hook this. Turning on the M-unit, other way around. Let's go around. Lock, auxiliary 1, ignition is on. So I want to pair my unit. Continue. Please connect the motor unit to the motorcycle completely. Yes. Keep pressing the horn, then switch the ignition on. Both blinkers should come on briefly. Yes, blinkers came on. So sorry about the hat in the way. But the iPhone is pretty clear on how you get through the menu. And after that, you hook it up to the Bluetooth and the iPhone starts connecting to your M-unit. And this is where you can leave it. Yes. And there it is. After that, I updated the firmware so that the M-unit and the iPhone are completely updated. You can set the M-unit blue to keyless go, which means if you flick a switch, you can take out the key, and as soon as you come within a certain range, which you can set, you come in that range with your phone, it'll switch on. So this is the brake. This is something you can configure too. As you can see, it will blink really fast and then burn constantly. That's something that I've just configured with the M-unit. Is that working? It is. I'll show you if I push it both. Oh. See, they go. Alright. Oh, they even keep going. I didn't even know that. Turn the ignition off and these things are still working. So that's when you're stranded somewhere, they work too. I didn't even know that. Why don't I turn them off then? Button, hold them both. Shouldn't be working because there's got no juice. That's weird. Didn't know that. Huh. Oh, you learn every day, I guess. Things are coming along very nicely. I've got most wires hooked up now. All the lighting is working. Got everything running to the front. Thing I have to do now is this is the old wiring from the igniter unit and the old stator, which has to be shortened because these are all too long. So I'm gonna cut a length out of this because I don't have the same plugs for this. I want to keep these, so I'm just going to take out a piece of wire about this length and then solder them back together, and then I can hook this up underneath the tank, and I'll do the same for the stator. Oil pressure switch, so that's going to go to the front, and I've made this bracket to hold the old speed gauge, which works now, and I had blinkers on this, but I can see if the blinkers are going. They're right in my sight, so instead I'm not going to use this for blinkers. I'm going to use this for the neutral and for the oil pressure light. So that would be a good way to use these. And then I think I got all the lights and signals I need right in front of me. So this is where I am now. The bike is running and is finished, so that's a little spoiler alert, but as you can see, this is the configuration I ended up with. I had to put in a different battery. The other one stopped working for some reason. There's two over there now. That one stopped. I changed it with that one, and I accidentally short fused that one, so I had to get another one. So that's quite a lot of money. Anyway, shit happens, I guess. So here in front, you can see the ignition key, which is over here, nicely tucked away. Got these wires in front of it. I really can't get rid of it. I want to keep the tray as watertight as possible, so that's why I chose to do it like this. Got the wires running from the front, from the coils, which are over here. They go over here to this orange point. And like I said, I've used these connectors, which are very helpful. I can really recommend those. They're very easy to use, very easy to replace. And if you need more wires, you go from 3 to 5. So yeah, that's my big advice if you start doing this. Of course, the M-unit. There's a starter solenoid with all the little wires. I'll put the scheme I used from Hedgehog Garage and what are they called? Revival Cycle. So I'll put that in the description somewhere. I don't know. I'll show you a picture of it so you can use that. Of course, CDI. I didn't use a separate relay. I didn't need that for this particular bike. And this is a lot of wires, ground wires, and I made them all black. I used black or I painted them black. And I changed the headlight. The one see in the video is this one. The other one I used had a little like computer thingy chippy, and it just didn't work out with the M-unit for some reason. So I took it out, and this is perfect. So yeah, there's a lot of videos on the M-unit, on the how it works with the different configurations, and there's a really clear booklet with it when you buy one of these. Now the M-unit is not essential, but just a nice piece of kit. I thought it was really easy to use. Saves up on relays and all other sorts of stuff, because the M-unit takes care of that as well. And the blue is just, yeah, I think that's a cool gizmo for such an old bike to have something so modern with Bluetooth and connection to your smartphone. So yeah, that's it. For now, the electrics are done. If you have any questions about the GS, what I did, please let me know. Put it in the comments, or you can reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll see if I can help you. I'm still a beginner, but at least I've wired up my first bike. All right. Thank you very much for watching. This was the episode about the electrics. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like, share, put a comment in, and if you want to, you can reach out to me on Instagram as well for daily updates. All right, cheers. See you in the next one.